there's the first domino, the first big domino to fall outside of Mike Vrabel, of course. Ben Johnson becomes the next head coach of the Chicago Bears. Now, look, right, a lot of people saw this coming. A lot of people were thinking, okay, Ben Johnson, Mike McCarthy. There was some talk, hey, Brian Flores, the connections to, the Bears front office. But Ben Johnson, he's been like the number one head coaching candidate. And I want to say, I mean, obviously this cycle, but going back to last year as well, he's had multiple opportunities. He's turned them down, and he has now handpicked the Chicago Bears. I think if you take yourself and you put yourself into the shoes of Ryan Poles, of Bears ownership, the number one, look, all these franchises, all these teams are different, right? They all are looking for different things. Of course, you can kind of go down the checklist of just, of course, you want a winner, you want a leader, obviously, right? But I think when it comes to individual traits, the number one thing that the Chicago Bears needed was someone to develop Caleb Williams. And they have just landed one of the most creative, innovative offensive minds in the game. That is a win. That is a win. I think, look, the Chicago Bears don't have a perfect roster, but they definitely have enough to win. They definitely have enough to win. Now, look, of course, the division is stacked. Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit. So, it is going to be an uphill battle here. But, I mean, man, if you're a Bears fan, you got to be feeling great right now. I mean, it would have been, I feel, a tough pill to swallow to go with, maybe one of these defensive guys. Nothing against defense. I prefer defense. I love defensive coordinators on the defensive side of the football. But again, specifically for the Bears, I wanted to feel, again, just trying to put myself in the shoes of a Bears fan, I would want to feel comfortable. I would want to feel good about the next head coach of this football team putting my quarterback, putting the number one overall pick, Caleb Williams, putting that guy in a position to have success at all times. At all times. And I think Ben Johnson will do that. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. By the way, again, huge domino. The Raiders. There was so much smoke that Ben Johnson was going to land with the Raiders. I felt like that was real and that could have happened. Where do the Raiders go? Do the Raiders now go with a Brian Flores because of that Tom Brady New England Patriots connection, right? Going back to Brian Flores's, what was it? He was on that Patriots coaching staff for over 10 years, all those Super Bowl championships. Obviously working his way up as, I believe, a scout with the New England Patriots. Anyway, Flores and Brady know each other. Could that be a potential pairing in Vegas? What happens in Jacksonville? They were eyeing Ben Johnson. I think Liam Cohen makes a lot of sense for the Jaguars. New Orleans, right? We have all this Aaron Glenn smoke about the New York Jets, right? Mike McCarthy still on the board. Could Mike McCarthy be the answer for the New Orleans Saints? A lot of people thought McCarthy was going to go to Chicago. Huge ripple effect here. Man, I can't wait to see how this whole thing plays out. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, go Jets.